Gaming headsets can be expensive, commonly costing over £100 for big name options. This gaming headset, the Edifier G2 II, an interesting name, offers a more affordable and sub £100 gaming headset that touts features such as lighting effects, 7.1 virtual surround sound and a USB connection. The headset is available in a few different colours, and with this particular pair using a black colourway across the whole design with some silver accents on the ear cups and headband. The headset features a fully plastic build which keeps it lightweight, although this does feature a mixture of matte and glossy plastic finishes. I would have preferred this to be completely matte, as I feel that this would better stand up to wear and tear over time, and glossy plastic can scratch and scuff quite easily. The headband and ear cups feature soft and comfortable padding, which ensures that the headset will be comfortable to wear during long gaming sessions, and the ear cups also feature clear lettering so you can make sure that they're on the correct way around. Unfortunately, the headset doesn't fold up to be more compact when not in use, and the ear cups don't tilt or swivel. If there's anything that does make the headset feel cheaper, it's the lack of ergonomic movement on the ear cups. If these were able to tilt and swivel, it would ensure for a more ergonomic and comfortable fit that would sit just that little bit snugger on the head. The left ear cup features a microphone as well as a wired connection, and both of these are permanently fixed to the headset and are not removable. The cable features inline controls for volume, microphone mute as well as lighting controls, and it's nice to have the ability to quickly mute the microphone directly from the headset itself. The inline controls feature a mix of matte and glossy plastic like on the headset itself, and if anything I do wish that these were matte as well, as they are already showing signs of wear with scratches and scuffs. Despite the headset being USB, there is no ability to customise the lighting effects, they're either on or off. So the lighting effects on the headset are a colour repeating cycle. This effect is visible on the exterior of each ear cup underneath the metal meshing. The headset features 50mm drivers which provide plenty of volume for your desired gaming volume, and I tested these on a Windows PC. I not only could adjust the volume within Windows itself, but also with the dial on the headset's inline controls. For the price, and considering that these just aren't headphones, but a complete headset, they do sound decent for the price and with good clarity across the audio spectrum, with a frequency response of 20Hz to 20kHz, making them sound good for gaming but also for listening to music. I do think that the headset could do with a little more emphasis on the sub bass to really make those explosions or thuds have more of an impact, but bass is still present. I do feel like the mid frequencies could also do with a bit more brightness to add that bit of clarity to the sound, as it sounds a little hollow at times, but otherwise the general bass and treble response is decent. These won't match a pair of monitoring headphones such as the Audio-Technica M50X, but that's okay as the G2 II is in a different price bracket and built for a different purpose. But if audio accuracy is important, it's worth weighing up your options. When gaming, the headset provides an immersive experience with clear stereo separation to help you focus on what's important and pick up those little nuances within sound as you progress through your game. As a more budget-friendly option for a gaming headset, this definitely offers decent sound and experience to go with it. With a gaming headset, how it sounds is only half the story. It's also important to ensure that your team members will be able to hear you clearly over voice chat. The microphone on the headset is omnidirectional, so it picks up sound from all directions. This is good if you're in an environment which isn't too noisy, but if you're in a noisy room, you do pose the risk of unintentionally picking up background noise. Here's a microphone sample that I've recorded. This is a sample of the microphone on the Edifier G2 II gaming headset. The microphone features some foam around it which should help stop dust getting into the microphone, as well as act as a bit of a windshield and pop filter. However, this doesn't fully stop plosives from being picked up when talking. Overall, the microphone sounds very good and picked up my voice incredibly clearly, and it had a decent amount of range to it, leaving a recording which didn't sound tinny or unnatural. It is a bit of a downside that the microphone can't be removed when not in use, although it can be pushed out to the side when you don't wish to use it. One benefit of the microphone not being removable is that you won't lose it, I guess. The main feature of this headset is the 7.1 virtual surround sound capability. I do want to preface this by saying that I've only been testing out this headset on a Windows PC, so if you're planning to buy this for a console, I would recommend you watch or read a review of this headset where the reviewer has been able to test this with your console of choice, just to ensure that everything would work as you would expect, as there could be some differences depending on your platform. If you're on Windows, it's important to download and install the Edifier Gaming Center software from the G2 II product page, as this will install all the necessary drivers for the headset to work as intended. The software itself is quite basic and doesn't have many features, but the things we're interested in is what's added to control panel settings for the headset. I also made sure to enable Windows Sonic for spatial audio. The virtual surround sound effect is fairly immersive and impressive for a gaming headset that costs only £50. I was able to hear the positioning of different sounds fairly clearly until they were directly behind me, and when in games, I felt like I could hear quieter and more subtle nuances of the virtual world around me. If you're looking to spend less than £100 on a decent gaming headset with some nice features, the Edifier G2 II is a nice choice. The lighting effects are nice to have if you enjoy having an illuminating RGB setup, and both the sound and microphone quality is good for the price as well. That's been it for this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. I'll leave a link to the headset in the description if you want to get one for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.